calm down. Next.
Bayern Munich and
yes, Red Bull Salzburg.
Salzburg.
Yeah, this was Bayern Munich. By the way, right, okay, so people that get... This is the game I watch. I watch all the Bayern's games. I'm unapologetically a massive mark for German football, and particularly Bayern Munich. Have explained on a previous podcast why I support them, because I felt sorry for them in 1999 when they lost the Champions League final in the last minute to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Not really working out for you right now, is it either, buddy? And ultimately, since then, I thought, I quite like Bayern. I'm going to support that team. I feel sorry for them for losing to the scum that is Man United, and you still scum, deal with it. Closet Arsenal fan for life. Ultimately, you look at this scoreline and you think, Bayern have fucking given Salzburg a righteous bumming is what they've done. That's not entirely fair. So I shall tell you about a tale of two halves, about a wonderful fairy tale where a young, plucky Austrian man, vaunted of youth and excitement and a glistening six-pack, was humbled in the bum by a large Polishman known as Lewandowski. Good old Robert. First half, Salzburg. The thing that everyone keeps saying, but nobody's paying attention to, Salzburg, very difficult to knock off at home. Very well set up, very well organised. Good players in this team as well. Very good players in this side. People look at this side and think, Salzburg, whatever, mate, more like Salsa. Like, no, actually, they've got some stuff. They've got some pieces, moving parts. They're one of the better teams. And at the beginning of the Champions League reviews, I've said on this podcast, the smaller teams, what's making this really exciting, one of the better Champions Leagues I've seen in recent memory, is the fact that the smaller teams have rocked up and are actually making it difficult. They're not just bending over and taking it like a midget land or a Danish bacon packing factory or, Lego bricks on the floor. Sorry, midget land. You tried, and I appreciate that. But this lot, this game came down to who had more quality when it mattered most. Because on the 79th minute, it was still 2-2. And by the 90th minute, it was 6-2. Because Bayern were like, yes, we have had enough of your shit now. They just decided to shit on them. They were like, literally, you will smell our shit now. You will eat it. You will enjoy the taste. You ever? And they just smacked them aside. But Salzburg, a lot of it was because they ran out of steam. They would not go away. And you could just see the Bayern players like, why won't you just fuck off? Like, it's getting really annoying. Like, these cunts will not go away. And they won't. And I love Salzburg for that. They were an annoying rat pack of hilarious Austrian and European ragtag footballers. And I love them for it. I love their style of football. They're like, yeah, we're probably going to get bumped, but we're still going to try and slip a cheeky digit up your bum. And they did. They stuck. Basically, what happened here, this was the equivalent of a very small gentleman walking into a gay club toilet, seeing a monstrous 6'8" berserker and thinking, I'm going to slip a cheeky digit up his hole. I bet he loves being underneath. Turns out he doesn't like being underneath. He likes giving you a fucking good 6'2" bumming in said cubicle. And that's what happened here. But they gave it a go anyway. And you've got to admire the man who tries to sneak his finger up the much larger man. I'm impressed by that. Well done, Salzburg. 6-2. Some corking goals. You see Jeremy's trying to absolutely stack it, and that just makes it even more fun for me. I am full of the world's most violently disgraceful analogies, and you're going to get a lot more of those if you tune in. If you like something real, if you like something raw, if you like something hilarious, watch this. If you want fucking, I just want opinions that don't upset anybody, it's all inclusive, and I'm super uber lefty and liberal. Fuck off. Okay, there's enough of that. By the way, I am not right-wing and aside. I'm not left-wing. I have made this very clear. Centralist, democratic order. Ultimately, I don't give a shit about your stupid fucking labels. But if you're easily offended, there is an off button. Now, fucking run along with all the other little kids and your orange juice and leave the fucking adults to their alcoholic beverages. Bayern Munich, 6-2. Bayern Munich are the best side in the world right now. Come at me, brah. Who else is playing this well? Who else to turn this away? I can guarantee you, if a Chelsea or a Man United or a Sevilla, some of these other, shall we say, high level but not necessarily elite teams, if this had happened to them, they would have got turned over. They would have either lost or they would have really laboured to a draw against a Salzburg team that wanted it more than them. Bayern, on the other hand, were like, yeah, we've had enough of your shit now. And we know that at any point we can turn it on and we can fucking spank you like a baby back bitch in winter. And that's exactly what happened here in the last 11 minutes. But it should not take away from the fact that Salzburg are going to make life very difficult in those last three games. Do not be surprised, because I reckon they're going to be right in it with Atletico Madrid trying to steal that second place off of them. And that's Well, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Next, please. Oh, by the way, Leroy Sané, beautiful goal.
Indeed.
Oh, Lewandowski's header. We take it for granted, right? He's got like three geezers trying to shove their fucking third wheel right up his corner, and he's still able to fucking hit this beautiful looping header into the corner. He is a fucking leviathan, a man amongst men. And Thomas Muller, again, you know, people take him, guys I have forgotten. By the way, Kingsley Coman kind of got a bit of a man crush for this geezer. I would definitely let him slip a digit in me in the mail toilets, if you know what I mean. He is a beautiful young man, and he's super talented, and nothing is more sexy than a talented footballer.
Yeah, I'm always fond of Alphonse Davies.
He's very fond of you as well. He told me that the other day.
He got picked up by Bayern from the Vancouver Whitecaps, and to see a guy go from MLS to a top team like Bayern Munich,
or as we
cool.
like to call it, black and white to full color.